Hello and welcome. This video is about the flight update in Robocraft 2 and kind of my thoughts about the state of it right now. This video will probably be obsolete a lot faster than my normal videos because flight just got introduced. They're probably gonna tweak it a lot over the following weeks. This is my experience from the first two playtests, pretty much. And I think it is kind of in a weird place, right? You're faring kind of well against ground with plasma. You're faring very well against other air with laser. You're not helping your team. It's fun to play, but you're not helping your team. You're actually, if you're doing really great in the skies versus other people playing flying stuff, you're doing the opposite of helping your team. Because like I had this game where I did really great, so in the end, the other team members, like on the opposite team, they switched to ground vehicles and then they won. Because what you're not good at, even if you can do it, is capping towers, and you win the game by capping towers, not by dealing damage, not by anything else, right? So if everyone goes ground on the other team and you're a bunch of flyers on your team, you're gonna lose. That's it, right? The second thing is, like, the reason you're doing good against ground is that ground actually tried to fight you. That's the only time you do good against ground. Because if you think about it, even though you're fragile, if they're gonna shoot at you, they have to look up. And if they look up, they can't really drive that fast because then you're gonna run into stuff. While you don't have anything you can run into, so you're just gonna keep flying and moving while they shoot at you. So they are shooting at fast moving targets and you're shooting at a stationary target, which is a lot easier to hit. With laser, since you're far away, you're not gonna do enough damage. But with plasma, you are going to do great damage, right? But if they just ignore you, you're still trying to shoot at a really fast moving target from high up, right? So that's hard to hit. You're going to land a few hits, sure, but like if they're well built, they're gonna take a few hits. And as soon as they're in capping the tower, you can't reach to them. And even if you can like major flyers, so you can fly down to essentially try to fight them, like you're not gonna win that close against the ground bot. So and also, like, if you made your robots, you can go in and cap towers as soon as someone shows up. If they're there to defend, if they show up like when you're trying to cap, you're instantly going to lose, right? Regardless how well built your flyer is. So, like, it's fun to play. But it is in a weird spot. I think it's partly due to the map, of course. Like, if you could actually cap towers like without going inside of buildings, it would be a different story. Would they be overpowered then? Well, maybe not, but it will definitely be more annoying and actually like a factor. As it is now, fun, but you kind of end up mostly just being an annoyance, like at best when it comes to your team, and at worst being like one missing member pretty much. So yeah. I should probably say I'm a bit unpracticed when it comes to shooting. I haven't played shooter games for several years. Like previous one, you can call it a shooter game, was probably 6 years ago playing Robocraft, or was it 5 years ago? Anyway, so haven't played shooters in quite a few years. So there might be a ton of people aiming better than me, but you can be a god at aiming. You're still not helping your team in the air. That's my opinion. Regardless, choose plasma, choose laser. As long as the enemy team ignores your presence, you're not helping your team. And I think Free Jam have to kind of find like a middle ground, maybe like some objective that you can help your team with as a flyer. I don't know, maybe on a different map they can come up with different objectives. Well, I think that's all for this video. I'll probably do some other video later on like how you build different types of flyers and stuff, but for now this is it. So hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.